What's up, people? I'm Jake. I know it's been kind of a long time since I've posted on YouTube. Honestly, it's mainly because I've kind of just sort of not been using social media that much. But hey, you know what? I figure right now we ought to come on here and do a little update on the two Mustangs. So we got the V6, the daily, and which will be first, and then the GT. Both vehicles since the last time I have shown them on this channel have gone through some pretty significant changes, so you know, I'm just gonna show them off, you know, and just give a little walk around, you know, a little update. So let's get to it. Okay, so starting off with the V6. This is my daily driver. It's a 2003 Ford Mustang V6, just a they call it base, but this one's not really a base. It's got most of the options minus the GT engine. So mainly, really, the big sort of thing with this car is since the last time y'all seen it, it's on 1.5-inch lowering springs. Obviously, I'm not going to drop this one. It's a daily, so it needs to be drivable. Yeah, so it's on 1.5-inch lowering springs. Lowered it, I think, enough personally for just enough to look good. I believe y'all saw the wheels last time. These are 18x9 American Muscle FR 500 style. I think that's what they're called. 255 35 18, 275 35 18 in the back. So yep, another big thing, I think, well, not big thing, but another thing that's different is these are the taillights from the GT, because I got new taillights for the GT. So these are the sequential LED ones. They were the ones that were there. Figured I'd just put them on here since I have new ones for the GT. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Obvious big thing, this exhaust tip is not just there for decoration. The car has a system on it now. It's just a muffler delete, to be completely honest with y'all. I was doing the lowering springs and I went, let's cut the muffler off. So we cut the muffler off. We obviously welded it, we did it correctly. You probably can see it right there, the weld. Maybe you can't, but we, got a piece of pipe, welded it in, everything's correct. So, that's cool. I wasn't even going to do an exhaust on this car because it's a V6, but what the heck, If you're talking about these fogged up old headlights, these are the stocks because I had clears, but they filled with water like everybody else's clears do. So back to stocks for now until I can figure out how to reseal them clears. And also I added the Mach 1 front lip from the GT, and I put fog lights in behind the slats just because I think it looks cool that way. So those are just hardwired to the headlights, or to the corner lights. And yeah, got the Mach 1 chin spoiler up in there. So yeah, car's still stupid clean like it's been. Inside, the only difference I've put in here is I put the Mustang floor mats from the GT and white gauge clusters. So I'll show you here. Let's do this. The car is now at 55,380 miles. We bought it at 51,627 in February. So about 9 months of daily driving. So all good there. So yeah, that's really all there is. This isn't really a build or a modded car. It's just something I can daily and have a good time with and drive a sort of cool daily. I don't know. Just having some fun. I love new age Mustangs, so why the heck not? So I'll go ahead and get it started up for you here, so y'all can hear the exhaust. So yeah, and then we'll move on to the GT right after this. Okay, now on to this thing. The old GT, the old show car, so they say. I don't think you guys have seen it since most of the major things have happened. You know, where do I start? Let's see, I guess we'll start here. We have the Magic Drift front chin spoiler, side skirts, and rear skirts. So the car's got kind of an aggressive sort of stance with the body effects, all the side skirts and the bigger front lip and stuff. Looks pretty sick in my opinion, since this is kind of a, you know, like a weird fine line between stance car and lowered. So there we are with that. Second thing, which is probably pretty immediately obvious, is we've got new wheels and tires, as well as red brakes now instead of blue. These are Aodon or Aodon. I'm not exactly sure how to say it. These are the DS02s in hyper black is the color, but it's more of like a metallic gray. Excuse me, excuse the dust. They're a bit dirty there. But these are 18s, so the front is 18 by 9.5 and the rear is 18 by 10.5. Pretty deep dish style wheels. The setup now is going to be 255 40 18 on the front and 255 35, or excuse me, 295 35 18 in the rear. Took the fitment to the next level. I mean, this thing is there's literally, I mean, there's zero wheel gap. So, and if you're asking me how I clear that, I don't. So, if you can see, I gotta roll the fenders, but not necessarily sure if we're gonna do that because we've got some stuff coming soon that might make this a little bit better. Next thing, you probably won't be able to see it too well, but the car has some mini camber in the front for the sake of clearance, which, you know, it still rubs a little bit on the inner fenders, but if the camber weren't there, it would be almost undrivable. So it's got about -3 degrees of camber in the front now. Most of you are probably going to hate that, but I don't care. It's not your car. And as I had mentioned before, with the V6, the GT has new taillights. So these are the same Spec D taillights, except these are clear lens black backed. And I did the tint strips here, so you cover up the chrome bit. It looks super sick from the back. It kind of fits with the style of this car here. But yeah, you know, mainly it's just body kind of aero kit, wheels, tires, and taillights. That's all that's really changed on this one. Still the same coilovers and everything like that. If we come in here, let's see, we got GT floor mats again. Excuse the pine needles. We've had a string of nice weather here, so I've been driving the car around a lot. Let me get down here. Still got all the silver stuff in here. I got the silver and white gauges. Just because we did this with the last one. Let's do this here. We're at 124,048.8 miles on this car. We've owned this for, let's think, about 1.5 years. So it's about, I put about 6,000 miles. I believe I bought it at 118,400, and it's been the best 6,000 miles of my life. I love this car, and I plan to do a lot more. So I believe, oh, and it also has white underglow, but you can't see it because it's daylight, but it's there. Looks pretty cool. But yeah, I think that's about it for the updates on both cars. So this one has some huge stuff coming for it. I actually have a couple boxes of parts. I'm not going to say what it is because I would like it to be kind of a big reveal thing, but big stuff coming for this. And the silver car is just going to stay as it is. So there's your updates. Y'all for watching these videos here. Figure I should hop on here. Not that anybody gives a crap. I'm not gonna lie, like nobody watches this, but for the few people on Instagram that kind of want to see a more in-depth look at the machines, here you go. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that YouTube stuff. I don't know. I just feel like I have to say it because I'm on YouTube. So do that. Peace out.